How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go!
Saw that throw coming easily. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan?
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Ooh, gets the hit.
Hits him.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Not sure how you're gonna break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
That was so dominant, and if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
How is this gonna play out?
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
All right, what's the mix-up? Oh, this is getting crazy!
Looking for a chance. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range.
He's so close to taking this, just needs one more opening.
Brookfield, they were on high alert for a drive impact.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Overdrive Hadouken. Jumps. Jumps in, sets up with the jump in. Player 2 will look to opt for the critical art.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. There's a burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
That was the highest I've ever seen one.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
Hard fought on both sides. These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
I'm really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Still slugging it out here. We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Solid anti-air there.
Smart stuff there.
A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further. Player 1 needs to be cautious with drive gauge.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 1 is in burnout, drives off the table. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Did well to get the buff in there.
Just needs one more good hit.
Triggers the feng shui engine, the real, and brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Both of them are low on health, and they are playing very cautiously right now. KO!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
Okay, let's get to it.
Golasatsu to pry them open. Shows the medium kick. Big counter.
Oh, that was a good one.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Medium kick hits. Pokes with the medium kick. Goes for the jump in.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Throws him. The offensive assault just keeps overhead, but it won't work.
I can't believe they blocked that.
It's there.
Great round. Nicely done.
See what eating your spinach does for you, kids? Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Shows the overhead. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Goes for the throw. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Both fighters have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Trying to read each other here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Takes a trip. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh.
A KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Found the opening and snares them clean. Denies the jump in.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Fires off a nightshade pulse.
Okay.
That drive impact doesn't get through.
I can't believe they blocked that!
Gets a little space with the throw.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Not drive rush to keep it going. Looking for a chance. Sayacho avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Springs forward with the drive rush. Boasop adds some damage and flair with the super.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
That felt good, didn't it?
The super kick burns out.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was...
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Counter hit throw there.
Good stuff.
Player 1 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Oh? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Player 1 chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Just needs one more good hit.
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Did well to get the buff in there. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Jumps in, comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Dude, that was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Round 2. Fight.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, not like this, not like this. Amazing awareness there. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Oxborn entrapment to mitigate their defense. Gutsy play with the grab. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattacks.
Serpent Lash tells him what's good. Nice block on the overhead. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Yo, critical art now?
Oh! It's all come down to this. This is so tense.
In attack range. Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange. Changes, you're done.
Takes the round. Wow!
Whew. I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Smart play with the throw.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Still plenty of time left.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
Connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Pokes with a kick. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their invest. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Oh, let's go!
Dry brush. Aki making a pretzel out of him with entrapment. They've got about half and just bets it all on the dry brush. They push their way out of the corner. The overhead denied.
That was ridiculous defense!
Sayasho. Buff Slamkovich. Looking to shred something. Overhead. The next touch may decide this round.
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch to win this.
Medium kick. What are they gonna do? Can this drive bring them back? Player,
What? How do you even...
it's over.
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of